Okay, so this is a new machine. Actually, this may be the first machine I've built. This is a prototype for a locking mechanism for a puzzle box. Now, as you can see, we have a wooden handle and we have two bolts, analogous to deadbolts in a door. When you pull on the handle, which is connected to these wires, okay, there's two wires, one connected to each bolt. Now I'm pulling them at the same time, but if you pull one at a time, each one of them will engage one of the bolts independently of each other. Alright, so, yeah, it's actually fairly simple. Let me open it up so you can see inside. Alright. Okay. So, these two pieces are 1/4-inch steel rod that had a hole drilled in them, and I subsequently bent a steel eyelet or eye hook and glued it in there. These are two steel springs with the corresponding wires going through them to these two pieces of walnut with holes drilled in them that go through this nut that also has two holes drilled in it for the wires. Can you see the holes? Mm-hmm. Okay. The wires go through that, then they go upward through this dowel that has a hole in it. And, yeah, so when I pull on the wires, the upward motion is translated to lateral motion, which then disengages the bolts. As far as how I'm going to actually use this in a puzzle box, I haven't the slightest clue. But I do know that the mechanism works, which is really all that I'm worried about here. So, yeah, it's just a prototype, but it's kind of cool. So, yeah.